Hi, good morning. Lucy Basso here. It is about, what time is it? Oh my goodness, already like 11:15 in the morning. I'm doing a live today to do my angel card reading for this week. I know I said I was going to do it on YouTube, but as I mentioned on my last video card reading, I said I don't like to be on routine, and so I'm here in my backyard. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If you can hear me, if you can just give me a thumbs up. I just want to make sure. I've never done one outside before, or just hearts or whatever. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Yeah, so I'm in my backyard. I'm gonna do an angel card reading for this week. Hopefully you guys, thank you Maria. Hopefully you guys had a chance to take a look at my last week's video reading. It was posted on my YouTube channel, Lucy Basso. That one really resonated with me this week, well, last week, and I'm hoping that this week, today got my Fairies card, and what better way is we're outside. It's a bit gloomy today here in Mississauga, Canada, but I figured it's nice. I'll still go outside. Very soon we're gonna have snow and fall and rain and whatnot, so I figured let me do the next one out here. Thank you everyone for logging in. I don't expect anyone to log in because I know it's Monday and a lot of you are working or on vacation or whatnot, but I figured let me come out here and do this. So hi everyone for coming in. So I'm gonna do a video reading for this week, and what's this week gonna look like. So again, if you missed what I did last week, it is on my YouTube channel. Speaking of YouTube channel, I just added a video on how to do a house blessing. Let me just see if I can put this down a little bit. How to do a house blessing. So I just posted up on my Instagram. You'll see a video. The link is in bio on how to do an Instagram video. The angel's already talking to me and it's distracting me. You'll see a video that I just posted up on all my social media platforms, and just a little preview, but the full video you can see on my YouTube channel, Lucy Basso. If you look at my YouTube channel, Lucy Basso, links in my Instagram bio, you'll be able to find it there. But yeah, I did how to do a house blessing. I know I have a lot of clients who's always asking me always asking me to come in and do house blessings. I'm taking a bit of a break on house blessings right now, but I did post a general video so that you guys can do in the comfort of your own home, okay? I'm hoping in the coming year, in the new year, I'll be back on track with doing house blessings. House blessings, they take a lot of my time and energy, and when I do them, it can be very detailed advanced, and a lot of times people just need to know how to clear the energy in your home, and that's why I've come up with how to do your own house blessing. And so hopefully you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. I do read all your comments, and if you have any questions or whatever, you're more than welcome to ask the questions in the comments, okay? All right, so let's see what this week's going to look like. Again, I chose the Fairies card. I have already prayed. I've asked the angels. You're welcome, Rose, for connecting you and your sister. Thank you for connecting my sister and I. You're welcome, hon. So I am going to start, and then we'll see what they're going to have to say. It's distracting for me. I am so sensitive to hearing, seeing, feeling, and so the elementals, the fairies, are out here with me as well too. I know it seems crazy, guys, but there are elementals out here as well. I've worked with them before, but they're also trying to get my attention as well. So I've used their cards. Let's see what they're gonna have to say for today, okay? So this is non-scripted. I don't script this. I like to do readings where they're on the fly. That's what I do full-time professionally, is that they're on the fly. So let me see what they're going to say. So I'm just going to show you guys where I'm being guided. Maybe I'll shuffle them so you guys know that I am not making this up. Okay. All right, so this card's calling me. That's the beginning of the week. They're telling me to stop, and it's this one. Middle week. And one more. And then I'll show you guys what they are. This one's calling me. Haha. This is the last one. This card I actually pulled last week, so it's funny it's come up. Okay, so I'll show you the beginning of the week. Parenting and children. This card's come through first. Don't mind my nails. I'm learning how to do a powder dip nails. For anyone who knows what that is, it's just a longer way of keeping nail polish on, so they don't look that great, but that's okay. I'm trying. This is called Parenting and Children. The next one's called Make Music. And for those of you, you've watched my last week's video on my YouTube channel, this card came through Self-Reliance. It's funny, it's coming through again. So the first card I'm getting, Parenting and Children, It's funny because for those parents out there, you know that school starts next week. At least most children will be starting school next week. Are we excited or what? Woo! I am excited. I am like excited to get my daughter back on track to be back in school. I do have to admit, I don't like the whole routine of going in the morning and saying good morning everybody and, you know, lining up, and the kids are nervous and, you know, you're just waiting there for the bell to ring. I'm not a fan of that. I am looking forward to seeing, obviously, some parents again. Hi, everyone. But I want you to know that it's good. School, kids being in school, being on routine is really good. And the fairies are showing me, the angels are showing me that this is the week of preparation. So they're just saying to make sure, I feel like a lot of us, a lot of parents have been quite prepared for this, this coming school year. There's a lot of, I'm getting a lot of anxiety energy right now. So I do see a lot of people who are going to be changing schools. Even like not just from elementary to high school, but like elementary to a different elementary. So I believe there's been a lot of moves this year. And so the angels want you guys to know, the fairies want you guys to know that this new school, they're asking, there are some parents on here who are actually watching who are going to be quite nervous about how this new school year is. They're asking, the words I'm hearing is, give it 3 weeks before you make a decision, because I feel like someone's going to test it out for 3 weeks and say, you know what, this is not for us, this isn't going to work. So I am being told for school, if your child started a new school or daycare or whatever, you have to give it at least 3 weeks before you make a decision if this is a yay or nay type school or whatever it is. But I don't know who it is in particular, but they're just saying there is a parent on here watching this that they will need to hear this. So 3 weeks, you got to promise yourself 3 weeks that you're going to give it. It could even be a lot of parents also going back, coming off of mat leave and going back, and that's scary too. I remember when, like at that time when my daughter was going into a daycare, I was working in a daycare, a different daycare, and it was a really struggle. I really struggled with it because I was I didn't want her to go in daycare. Like I wanted to raise my daughter myself, but financially couldn't, and I had to come back to my position. But then I ended up pulling her out after 4 months because I just knew that was the better thing for us to do. And so I'm just saying, and the angels want you to know, if you're changing, your kids changing schools, you got to give it 3 weeks before you decide to make any changes, okay? And not to worry, your kids are going to be okay. And then, you know, my daughter gets nervous. We were actually joking with her yesterday, saying that she was going to school today. And so my husband and I were playing a running joke. You're going to school today, you know, like tomorrow, meeting today, and we're so excited, you're getting ready, what are we going to pick? And so she started getting quite anxious, and so what happened was she was calling her cousin saying, do you know it's school tomorrow? Do you know that we're going to school? And then I had to tell them, no, Bella, we're joking, you know, we're just kidding or whatever. But it was good to see her that she was getting excited for it, because usually my daughter gets quite nervous when it comes to school. So, you know, if you want to play around with your kids, you can. If they have a good attitude, then it's okay. But I am being told that the kids are going to have a good week. Not to worry, not to stress about it. I get it. I'm nervous too. But they are going to have a good week, and they want me to remind you to be positive, optimistic, and to know that, you know, the kids will be okay. Okay? The other card here is saying, make music. Okay. There's two things I'm hearing. One of them is, okay, so one of them is they're showing me that our ears are going to be quite sensitive in the middle of the week. So they're saying just be very careful with like rock music, hard music, any music that has like cursive words and stuff. I listen to all this stuff too, but they're saying this week the angels will be attuning our hearing, which will help us hear at a higher level. Oh my goodness, that's all I need. At a higher level, that these types of music or words or whatever, words with like negative stuff in them, can actually be harmful for the mid of this week. So they're showing me actually Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Wow, that's more than what I thought. They're showing me from Wednesday to Sunday, be careful with the type of music you listen to, because you'll be quite sensitive to it. Now, I don't know if any of you guys have noticed this, but this week Last week, my ears have been ringing for a full week, and usually when that happens is the angels are downloading information in my head. So they're prepping me for a class, a workshop, or new information, dreams or whatever. I get a lot of buzzing, and I understand what they're saying. So I am being told for you guys, this Wednesday on to Sunday, be very careful with the type of music. Make sure you're having more gentle music if you do want to listen to music. They are going to be affecting, and I just reading Maria just said, full moons and harvest moons, what does this mean? Don't do well with full moons. Sorry, not talking about school. My children are done school, very low energy, and want so bad to see you. My appointment in October. Hi, Maria. There's a lot of people that follow religiously the full moons. Moons can actually, and there's been a study on this, our bodies are made up of, I think, 70 or 75% of water. And so there has been a study that moons can affect the tides in the water when it's a full moon. And imagine if we have a lot of water in our bodies, and our bodies are made of a lot of water, it can actually affect our moods. And so when there is a full moon going around, there are a lot of different things that you can do. You can do full moon releases, full moon mantras. There are ceremonial things that you can do. I can't get into it all today, but there are different things that you can do to help balance. There are certain crystals that you can wear when it's a full moon time too. But the best thing to do is when it's a full moon, you'll see kids get really sensitive during full moon time, is rest. Drink lots of water, rest, meditate, pray, yoga, exercise. I like to be in sunlight. I like to be in moonlight. There's a lot of different things that you can do during a full moon time, but just know, listen to your body. When it's a full moon, I get dehydrated, so I have to drink more water. So just to remind you guys, when it's a full moon, you know you're sensitive to it, listen to what your body's asking of you. Okay, if that means to get sunlight or moonlight or sleep, listen. That's the best advice I can give you, because what may work for one person may not work for someone else. Okay, it's a good question, Maria. Okay, so you guys understand about the full moon, and also about the music this week. We're still going to be going through like a sensitive period, so please make sure that you are mindful with the music that you're listening to. That may also include like rock bands, rock concerts, stuff like that. You may have always enjoyed it, and then you go this week and you're like, what the heck? I'm actually going to the CNE tonight, and I'm okay. I guess it's Monday because they're saying Wednesday, but if I were to go like maybe midweek, the noise, the lights, the sounds, everything might be just a little bit too disruptive for me. So because especially I'm more sensitive. So that may be something to think about if you are planning some type of vacation near the end of the week, making sure that the sound isn't as noisy. Okay. And the last card is the self-reliance card. Again, we are being reminded to nurture our souls, nurture our bodies. This weekend, the fairies are really trying to get my attention. I see them like pulling at my plants right now. Sorry, they're distracting. This weekend, we want to make sure, because you know what, school is going to start again. And for those whose kids aren't in school, it doesn't matter. We're starting a new year. You're going to feel a shift in the energy at the end of this week. Make sure, again, that you are resting. I am a late owl. I'm a night owl. I stay up really late at night. So if I can sleep in, I will sleep in. If I can't, then I have to make sure that maybe I take a nap in midday if I'm staying up late the night before, or I'm drinking a lot of water, or I'm praying. I regularly pray, regularly meditate. These are things I do. Or I get outside. Like, I'm here in my backyard just trying to enjoying at least the gloomy day, but I'm still enjoying the sounds, the air. This weather's going to change very quick, so try to enjoy as much as you can. Get outside. Getting outside, touching a tree, walking barefoot on grass is a good way to ground your energy as well too. Just to recap for this week, they are saying, don't worry, your kids are going to be okay going back to school, not to stress about it. There is someone on here that's going to be listening to give your child, or it could be in daycare, 3 weeks before you make a decision to pull out. They're saying 3 weeks, okay? The other one's making music. Be mindful of the environment that you're in. Make sure it's not too noisy or loud music, or music with a lot of cursive in it, just because we're going through an energetic shift. Any other time I would say it's fine, but they're saying Wednesday to Sunday, be mindful. And then self-reliance, again, our bodies are still asking us to care. I know in the summertime it's hard. There's a lot of, we have more availability to fresh fruits and vegetables and, more organic stuff, but they're saying because that's shifting, you're going to notice like a lot of produce is shifting near the end of next week, not this week, next week. that we want to always try to be eating in season, fruits and vegetables in season. I keep hearing that. So, and honor your body. If you're tired, take a nap. If you're tired, maybe do a 5-minute meditation just to rejuvenate. But I want to thank you guys all for coming in. I will be doing a live video, I promise. Don't forget to watch my YouTube video, how to do a house blessing. I have so many clients who've been always asking me. I finally did it. I've invested the time and money to put a video in for you guys. So make sure you watch it. It's on my YouTube channel, Usui Basso. The link is in bio. And I have another one. It's called the Travel Edition. That's going to be coming out soon. So if you guys are looking at travel, how do you clear the space in your travel, in your space that you're staying in? That's going to be put out very soon too. It's already done. I'm just waiting for you guys to watch this one, and then I'll add the other one after. So guys, thank you so much. Thank you guys for watching. And for those who've watched already, thank you so much. You guys all have a blessed day. I'm going to try to post this video on my YouTube channel. I'm not sure if it's possible, but if not, I'll leave it up here for later viewing for at least 24 hours. Bye. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the weather. It's almost done. Fall's coming. Take care. Bye.